Welcome back to our Pathfinder Kingmaker series. First, I have to show you something. Yeah, I went and, I get it. I went and redid the whole intro to the kingdom. Luckily, I had an autosave that started at when Keston gives us a tour. So I renamed my country Regenshine like I wanted, and the town is now Tranquil Glade like I wanted. If I didn't do that, I would not have enjoyed myself. It would have really gotten to me. And the only thing that's different is I did all the same options, all the same choices, is that now I have I got these three different events, which is a proposal for cooperation. 3 merchants from Absalom arrived in the region. They're ready to do business with the barony if their conditions are met. Put Valerie on that one. Ends in 7 days. And there's a problem. Trade taxes. Some half-elf trading fabric in the capital discovered a loophole in the law which made it possible to avoid paying most taxes. The news spread quickly through the Merchants Guild. Measures should be taken immediately, or the treasury will take a loss. So I put Tristan on that one. And rumor and hands of gold is another opportunity. Rumor has it that an unknown self-taught master crafting items of extraordinary beauty and rare quality has appeared in the region. Such people are rare. Something should be done to entice her to stay. And I sent Amiri to do this. It seems these events are random, so I couldn't control that part. Rank up. Tristan can't do that just yet because he's working on a problem. And that's it. So now I'll just continue on.
How may I serve you, Your Grace?
If I were to offer you a public position, what job would you like to do?
I believe I can manage to uphold the law. Being a warden would suit me well.
All right, I'll see you later. John?
How may I serve you, Your Grace?
How are you enjoying your duties as the High Priest?
Everything is all well, Your Grace. I just keep forgetting what a mess it is in the stolen lands, and how troubled are the minds of its people. Sometimes I must listen to such nonsense from my visitors. Erastil, forgive them.
Thank you for the story. All right, we'll talk again later. Is this my stash? Yes, it is. Put that there. Tartuccio's ring there. You know what? I'll keep these little toys. Keep my stag lord's wine. What is this? Diamond dust. I'll keep that. That's a spell reagent. Okay. Lindsay? I have to go. Yep. There's Tristan. Oh, Valerie. Let me talk to Valerie. Greetings. Everything is well, I hope. I'm ready for new orders. I will talk to Valerie another day. Talk to you later. Last episode was a real talker, but I know I should talk to the storyteller. The man standing before you resembles an elf, but a very old one. His face is wrinkled and his beard is as white as mountain snow. The man seems to be completely blind. The old man stares past you with unseeing eyes. He seems to be consumed in his thoughts. He mutters a soft melody, swaying back and forth slightly to its rhythm. The man shudders briefly and stops singing. His mouth opens and closes a few times, bringing to mind a fish brought ashore. Ah, who is there? Is that you, your grace? How could you tell it was me? The old man smiles slightly. It is not so hard to recognize a ruler by the way she walks. No one in here steps as confidently as you, your grace. And who are you? I am an elf from Kyonin. My name is not important. I am the storyteller, collector of stories. I collect unknown legends of ancient times. The man smiles, but it doesn't seem to be directed toward you. Long ago, I was a smith in Kyonin. The fire of the forge has burned out my eyes, but I am grateful for it. If I could see, I would yet forge suits of armor for Yadara's guards. Instead, I have stepped on the path of an adventurer and gatherer of ancient legends. The old man ponders silently for a moment. Many peoples are long dead, their homes crumbled to dust, and their bodies turned to ash. Only legends can still tell us of their triumphs and defeats, their joys and fears. I would be so interested to hear the stories told about us after our demise. I have always been drawn to the Stolen Lands, where countless expeditions, armies, and even kingdoms have met their untimely ends. When I learned of a new barony being founded in the heart of these lands, I knew I wanted to be part of its story, so I made the journey here. Are you really an elf? Do other elves age like you have? A common question. Despite my unusual looks, I am an elf, and an old one, yes. Perhaps older than any other elf of Kyonin. However, I doubt my age alone is responsible for my appearance. Let's see, the homeland of the elven race of Golarion, Kyonin was almost completely evacuated by the elves just before the fall of the Starstone. They only recently, by elven standards, returned to Golarion to reclaim their ancient homeland and have become an isolationist realm, allowing few non-elven visitors into their mist-shrouded capital, Iadara. I keep the stories of many people and races, some forever gone from the face of Golarion, but they live on in my memory of my heart. When I accept a new story, I lock it within myself, bearing the weight of its words and the emotions they invoke. I sometimes think that I probably should have died long ago, but some incomprehensible force is keeping me alive and granting me the ability to continue my quest to gather stories. Be it divine power or fell curse, I am grateful either way. All right, would you care to trade stories with me? The man's voice rustles like autumn leaves. I am a collector, not a trader. If I share a story with you, you receive the power to pass it further, changing or embellishing it, whether willingly or not. Can I be certain you will keep my stories intact in their absolute purity? The storyteller ponders for several moments. No, I do not think so. At least, not yet. These legends are the most precious valuables of this world, the last remnants of ancient tribes. They are beacons illuminating the way to the past, allowing us to meet generations long gone. I cannot let their light fade. The path to the past must not be lost. The old man thinks for a moment, then continues. But I can offer you a deal, your grace. If on your journeys you discover items that come from eras past, bring them to me. And if my eyes can see the stories that these relics hold, I will gladly share them with you. And if you find all the pieces of any ancient artifacts, I can even recall my smithing skills to unite them and restore their power. Remind me what it is you want from me. In your travels, pay special attention to items from ancient eras. There must be an abundance of such things throughout the stolen lands. For these lands remember stories of the rise and fall of many kingdoms. And if you find all the pieces of it, yep. Sure. I need a wise advisor at my court. Would you like to serve me in matters of state? The storyteller's voice grows soft. Thank you for your words. I am unlikely to be able to interpret the intricacies of the political world or the affairs of the treasury, but my advice regarding the magic of the arts would be useful to any ruler. I'll leave you to your legends. The storyteller doesn't answer. I guess I have to have all that stuff in my inventory, so let's go get it. We're gonna run some incomprehensible path to it, but we'll get there eventually. What's this? Camping supplies? Okay. Actually, I'm out of camping supplies, aren't I? Looks like it. Where'd they go? I want to split. Okay, that's all I needed. Part 1, part 2. Just grab all these. I'll even grab that. I wish there was a sword here. Oh, there it is. There it is. Ask and you shall receive. Alright, here it comes.
I'll go ahead.
Ancient one. Alright, what can you tell me about these? I found the shards of an ancient artifact. Can you restore it for me? May I? The storyteller gently touches the items from your pack. This scorched piece of metal is a part of a curious artifact known as the Necklace of Double Crosses. Inside it, I sense a story of many deeds, not heroic, but low and maleficent. If you find all 7 of its fragments, I'll be able to restore the artifact and recount its inglorious story. Remember me should you find anything noteworthy. I've brought some relics. Are any of these worth a story? Storyteller eyebrows raised. How interesting. May I, your grace? He gently touches the items from your pack. A coin from a non-existent country. When Coral the Conqueror mastered Rosslyn, having claimed it for Brevoy, he prohibited the issuance and use of such coins. Both ordinary folk and the Aldori sword lords were required to use new coins, decorated with Coral's profile. But no one was quick to be rid of these prohibited coins. Oh no. In many houses, they still store boxes and hold chests of such coins, waiting for the day when Rosslyn declares its independence. And I got 3,000 gold from my ancient Rosslantic coins. Storyteller's fingers caress the symbol shaped like a tree leaf. And what is this? I hear the voices of trees. I smell the scent of fresh leaves. A dryad mark, is it not? I would be happy to purchase it from you. My tokens of the dryad got me 2,400. Storyteller idly toys with the ancient plain-looking coin. What was the name of the Coloran ruler who issued this coin? Does anyone remember now? What did the Cyclopses use it to purchase? Food? Books? Weapons? Perhaps someone's life or their freedom? Who can say? Its history was erased by the Earthfall, but I will buy it from you for significantly more than it was worth in its own time. Coloran was a name by which an ancient Cyclops empire was known in the records of Iblidos, which itself is one of the oldest human civilizations of Casmaron. The empire was founded by exiled Cyclops escaping from brutal Golgon, but did not last long. Today, the area that was Coloran is part of Eobaria. The empire was destroyed in the event known as Earthfall and the ensuing chaos of the Age of Darkness. Earthfall is the name given to the cataclysmic event in which of a swarm of meteorites impacted Golarion in minus 5,293 AR. It resulted in the destruction of the human empires of Thassalon and Aslant, which were consumed by earthquakes and massive tidal waves, and the creation of the Inner Sea. The cloud of dust thrown up by Earthfall's impact settled in Golarion's upper atmosphere and blotted out the sun for 1,000 years, creating the Age of Darkness. The storyteller weighs the soldier's tag in his palm. The soldier does not ask where the banners of war are headed. He or she goes to battle, dies, and leaves it to others to decide whether the cause was just. This tag belonged to one of the many warriors who helped establish the glory of the Taldan Empire. If you would permit me, I would gladly purchase it from you. 1,800 gold. Ah, the belongings of brave heroes who performed their feats here before you. I sense you would be interested to hear their story, but there are too few of them here for me to recount it yet. Please find all 5 of them. I am sure you won't regret the time you spend in the search. I'll leave you to your legends. All right. Got some cash, some dosh, some quid, some simoleons. I think that was it, right? I'll put this in the thing. As a trophy. Alright, that looks like everything that goes in there. Let's head out to my city. Check out the stores. Now that I got all this money. How much money? 11.5k. There's a new addition. I can go straight to the map. I know a lot of people were crying that the game took so long to load. Why do I have to load every area? Jeez, come on.
Hello, my savior. You asked if we'd meet again. And here I am.
Savory aroma of herbs and flowers is the first thing that lets you know that your longtime acquaintance is here. The nymph looks at you in a strange way, like she's never looked at you before.
I see your fate has changed since last we met. Now you are the ruler who will determine the destiny of these lands. I am their living heart, the whisper of the wind, the strength of rivers, the luxuriant growth of the meadows. Do you wish to touch this power? I will show you a place where we can finally meet in flesh, you and I. Deep in the woods, there is an old mossy ruins long abandoned. nearly swallowed by the thicket. There is an old tree growing among the stones in the yard, which I remember as a seed. A shadow under its green crown I call my verdant chambers. Visit me there, my lady, and come alone. A nymph's reward awaits you.
Yeah, I don't trust anyone who says come alone. And also, I bet you were the one that the Stag Lord was talking about. I don't need any reward. Seeing you is the best reward for me. Or, no, I don't want to say that. I'll just say I was happy to help. I'll see you at the... I wonder what I could do with it. What happens with... Wait, I wish to ask you something.
Forgive me. Nymphs are not made for cities. The noise and vanity of human settlements vex me. I will answer all your questions, but there, in the silence of my asylum.
I was happy to help. I'll see you in the verdant chambers.
So long. I will await you there, as the ground waits for spring under the heavy winter snow.
That'll probably be as long as it'll take me to get there. Tell you the truth. And this is a new vendor?
Our duty calls.
The tiefling girl looks as though she's made of springs. She cannot stand still for a moment. She nods her head, snaps her fingers, and taps her feet to an inner whirling song. Seeing you, she quickly waves her hand and breaks into a wide smile, and immediately starts jabbering. "Your Grace, welcome. What do you want? Scrolls? I have them. You won't regret it. My suppliers will bring more scrolls for sale if you manage to attract more mages to your lands. More mages, more demand, and more goodies for you. So go build them libraries and we'll both profit from it." Who are you? Zarcy the Letter Gobbler. At your service. Bet the post office hates you. The girl bows with a wide smile. Best spells, charms, jinxes, and hexes for the best baroness across all the river kingdoms. Buy it all and don't be stingy. You won't regret it. Where do your goods come from? It's a family business. I've got siblings across all Mendev. They pinch every... I mean, they're very creative suppliers, and I sell it all. Get it now. Don't hesitate. My goodies are great. Could you perhaps speak a bit more slowly? Sure, as you wish. Show me your wares. And this is a store that lets me buy all these magical scrolls. Excellent. Illy is drooling. All right. Info. Hang it. I wish there was a way for me to know which one she already has and does not have. All right. Illy, your time has come. That's a lot. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 first level spells. Alright, let's check first level spells. They are... try price yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, I don't think she has Summon Monster or True Strike. Oof, this is gonna take a while. Oh, she does have Summon Monster. Dang it. She doesn't have True Strike. True Strike. Copy spellbook. Well, Vanish, she has Sleep, Grease. Alright, let's not worry about level 1 spells. Level 2 spells. I only have Scorching Ray, Glitter Dust, and Web. Those are the spells that are important to me. Okay, price. Wand. So I need Acid Arrow. Burning Arc. Create Pit is kind of cool. I said I got Glitter Dust. Molten Orb. I'll take a See Invisibility too. Let me see. These are 3rd level spells. Yep. Stone Call? What is this? Yep. Old person? Yep, I'll take one of those. No. I wish they would have stayed at the bottom. Alright, now I gotta go through all these. Stone Call. Copy the spellbook. See Invisibility. Copy the spellbook. From evil, but it's chaos. Molten Orb. Copy the spellbook. Flicked and Flicked. Fireball. Copy the spellbook. Displacement. Copy the spellbook. I saw you. Copy the spellbook. Copy the spellbook. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you muchly. Acid Arrow, Burning Arc. Cool. She's got some spellage to choose from now. Alright. Things are moving. You see a dark-skinned, wiry man with a weather-beaten face and a happy smile on his face. He is dressed luxuriously, and his dark hair and neat mustache are exquisitely coiffured. The man bows to you, spreading his arms. Hasuf from Absalon is happy to welcome you, Your Grace. Come, take a look at the best wares we traveling merchants have to offer. Please come, take a look. Alright, let's see what you have. You're just a merchant NPC. Ooh, there's some spells here. Stone to flesh. Nice. Alright. Yeah, ascending order. Corrosive heavy flail. Flaming bastard sword. I want stratagem. Flame guard. Chain shirt +2. Full plate +1. Oh, let me sell this stuff. Glaive, I'm never gonna use. Great club, I'm never gonna use. Heavy pick. Light hammer. Some martial weapon. Nope, I'll sell it. Masterwork, masterwork. Masterwork, masterwork. These are all masterwork. This short bow got in there somehow. I don't like the way hide armor looks. That got in there somehow. That's good armor, but it's ugly. Sell the junk. Cat's Grace 1, air pigeons. Alright. Remove blindness, banish, restoration. Wow. Just gained 8K. Alright. That's enough for this flaming bastard sword. Let's see what else you got. Let's see what else you got. This chain shirt I'm definitely buying for Alana. This I'm buying for Avril. Leather armor +2. She's got a chain shirt +1. It's either have a higher base or a higher dex. But the leather armor +2 wood is 1 better. Well, that's 4K. I can hold off on it. Ring of Luck. +1 luck bonus on all saving throws. Ring of Plentiful Hunts. +1 bonus on damage rolls with bows and a +2 luck bonus on nature lore checks. Ring of Protection +2. Beast King. The ring grants its wearer's animal companion, if they have one, a +2 enhancement bonus to strength and dex. Giant strength, dex, stubborn fury, +2 enhancement bonus to constitution. Instead of becoming fatigued after raging, wearer takes 1 damage each round for a number of rounds equal to 2 times the number of rounds spent raging. Lesser Gloves of Dueling. +1 bonus to CMD against disarm attempts. Or have a weapon training ability and is wielding a weapon, it gives a bonus to that. A bonus increases by +1. Trap Spinner's Gloves. Trickery +5. +5 Perception. Helmet of Battlefield Clarity. Will saves. Combat Expertise feat will give you +2 bonus to attack. Lesser Phylactery of Positive Channeling. Increases the damage to undead. Natural Armor +2. Eternal Hunter. Against animals and magical beasts. Cloak of Shadows. Stealth checks. Cure moderate wounds. Another bag of holding. Build points. Camping supplies. Alana, you will receive your new armor. AC 21. Avril, you will receive your new armor. AC 24. Yes. That can be sold. Change shirt. +1. She's using the breastplate. +1. 7 and 3. 5 and 4. She doesn't have a high enough dex. You don't use armor. Octavia. I got a bunch of scrolls here for you to copy the spell book. Wow, you can only use one so far? After all that? That's a heal spell. That's a cleric spell. Okay, well, Octavia. You actually... Oh no, she's not an arcane trickster yet. Regongar. Valerie. Did I say I was going to give Valerie something? Didn't I have a belt I was going to give her? Oh, I already gave it to her. Duh. Okay. You can have this, even though I'm not going to use you. All right, let's see what this guy over here has to sell. A young dwarf, red-haired, neat, and surprisingly clean-shaven, stands leaning against a sledgehammer. He's busy reading some book, but as you approach, he looks up and bows slightly. Greetings, your grace. I am Vertil, a blacksmith. What can I do to help you? I'd like to see your goods, as your grace wishes. Let's scroll to the top. Cold iron weapons. Longsword. That's 4,500 though. Adamantine full plate. What does adamantine do again? Adamantine is extremely strong and favored by weapon. Okay. Armor made from adamantine grants damage reduction. 3 if it's heavy armor. Ooh. The master thus the enemy weapons and ammunition at +1 enhancement on attack rolls, and the armor check penalty of adamant armor is lessened by 1. Items with nice. Let's get rid of this junk. Chainmail, chain shirt, full plate, half plate, mithril, full plate, +1. Mithril. It becomes a wonderful material, 1 category lighter than normal. Heavy armors are medium. Its decrease does not apply to proficiency. Spell failure chances for armors and shields are decreased by 10%. Max dex bonuses are increased by 2. Ooh. That'll be good for Altana because she has a high dex. And armor check penalties are decreased by 3. Weighs half as much as the same item made. Max dex 3. Yes. Yes. Altana and Mithril plate were made for each other. Put Nova in this, Altana in this. And let the bodies hit the floor. Literally. Alright, let's get out of here and do something. I will search the town another day. Let's go kill something. Let me quick save so I don't have to go through all that again. Oh. I got enough money for that bastard sword. Might as well go get it. I'm just saying. Who wouldn't want a flaming sword? Give me that sword. Where is it? There it is. Deal. She just had a regular old bastard sword? That is unacceptable. Now you got a +9 attack with his extra 1d6 fire damage, and it looks pretty cool. Yes. What kind of sword does Valerie have? Masterwork. Why didn't I steal that from her? Probably because I got too much respect for Valerie.
Tread lightly.
Nova, bringing righteous holy fire to her attacks. Oh no, I have to wait. Bald Hilltop, but I don't need to go there yet. Let's go to Nettles Crossing. I have a reward to get. Fruits and berries, the sources of the barony. You may stumble upon a resource area in your travels. To reap its benefits, you need to claim the responding region. Return to the resource location and claim it for 15 BP. Loyalty +1. Claim. Oh! I need to go here first. Sorry. Because I need to enter Tranquil Glade and start building. You may construct buildings to increase your barony stats. Each building has a cost in BP and construction time. Yep. 2 buildings with steady. Yep. Some buildings have at least only. Yep. Okay. If we move a building, demolish the old one. Yep. Build. There it is. I wrote this down. I want a longhouse right here. Okay, how to build a kingdom is done. Annexation. What is it? Okay, I'll check that out. The shrine is free. Let's see. Economy tavern. $20 BP. I want a tavern right there. I want a shrine right there. I want a shop right there. I want a smithy right there. Barracks right there. herbalist house right there. Pier right there. And a monument right there. Now, I'll explain why I did all that. Longhouse. As you can see, it gives community +1, divine +1, culture +1. Spacious buildings for holding meetings and discussions. It affects all those buildings beneath it. Artisan workshop, artisan studio, a bunch of places I don't even have access to now. Can be upgraded to town hall. All right. Now, if you look at the barracks, a building to house city guards gives +1 militia, +1 stability when adjacent to a longhouse. And since I put the longhouse straight in the middle, I put the longhouse right here, my barracks is right here, it's adjacent. So now it has +1 to stability when it will be built. I read on the forums that diagonal is not adjacent. And tavern gives +1 to economy. And a place for eating, drinking, and asking the host about the local rumors. +1 to relations when adjacent to a longhouse. +1 to espionage when adjacent to a barracks. But it's not adjacent to a barracks, it's adjacent to the longhouse. And the shop gives +1 to economy. +1 a general store. +1 to economy when adjacent to a tavern. And you see, mine's right next to a tavern. Smithy gives +1 to military. A workshop for crafting all kinds of metal products from the sword of a noble knight to the nail of a humble carpenter. +1 to economy when adjacent to a shop. And mine's right next to a shop. Monument, +1 to community and +1 to loyalty. A monument can be a statue of a city founder, a bell tower, a large tomb, or a public art display. Affects temples and stuff. And shrine, +1 to divine. A small shrine or similar holy site. +1 to divine when adjacent to a monument. Hey, look, there's a monument right there next to it. And +1 loyalty when adjacent to a longhouse. Hey, look, there's a longhouse right next to it. The herbalist house, the workshop and home of a gardener. +1 to arcane when adjacent to a shrine. Hey, look, there's a shrine next to it. So that's why I organized mine this way. The pier just gives +1 to economy. It affects the lumberyard if I have a lumberyard built in here as well, but I do not right now. Lumberyard, a mill. A sacred grove cannot be built in a settlement housing a lumberyard. I am now wondering what I should put. I got, as you can see up here right now, I have 10 slots, and I have used 8 of those 10, so I could only put 2 more things. This green spot is for walls, which is down here, wooden wall. Gives +1 to military. A stockade that establishes the settlement's borders and helps protect it from raiders. Affects a watchtower. Now, if I put a watchtower, +1 to espionage. A tall structure that serves as a guard post and landmark. +1 to military when located in a settlement with a barracks. +1 to stability when located in a settlement with walls. Can only be built in a separate slot, which means this slot up here. So if I were to click on it, it's all red right here, but if I put it right here, it turns green. But I don't know, haven't thought yet if I want to put a watchtower and a wall, or go with the lumber yard. I was thinking RP wise, this town is not really near any foresty area. And this brewery gets +1 relations. A building for beer, ale, and other fine beverages. +1 to loyalty when located in a settlement with a windmill. And +1 to stability when located in a settlement with a tavern. We don't have a windmill. A windmill would go up here. And in order to get the most out of a windmill, you need a granary, which I don't have. So I think the rest is going to be kind of RP wise. I want a wooden wall for my people. That's for sure. And I think I will go for the watchtower since it... maybe a brewery? I'll wait on it. I got 89 build points left, and as you can see, everything costs build points and takes time to build. Seven days, 14 days, 7 days, 7 days, 7 days. I should have did this before I did that Owlcat claim. That's right, I didn't want to use all because you need build points to found another settlement. I'm glad I didn't spend them all. That would have sucked. And yeah. You see how these areas are like in this giant forest? RP wise, this is kind of where I want to put a lumberyard since there's forests around here. And as you can see, these are like plains and stuff over here. Lumberyard wouldn't make sense. It doesn't matter in the game, I know. Like I said, it's just RP wise. And I want this next city or settlement to be on a river. And I already have a name for it. Serene Brook. Start another city. Nothing is built. Enter. And if you go to the build menu, they have a different layout. I can't even build a longhouse. Ain't that a shame? That's okay, I'll have to, raise some more build points. But I got the site, so that's what matters, I guess. Alright. That's what I've forgotten to do. Now, back to heading to Davik Nettle. And after Nettle's Crossing, we'll head to Ratnook Hill. Let's go. Dang, my party looks kind of cool now. Stag Lord is dead. Pharasma awaits. Farewell, Alana. New event. Research into the nature of curses. 300 XP. The Corpse crumples to the ground. And a thud. Let us be careful. Short spear +1. All that for a +1 weapon? Are you kidding me? I'm not even going to bury you for that. At least give me a +2 one. What's this? I see a exclamation mark. Curses. Oh. Research into the nature of curses. Gonna cost me 50 BP in 45 days. Jod. Jod? Didn't I? No, you're not on a mission? No, you're not. Well. It's gonna cost me 100 BP. That's gonna cost me 50. And I've only got 39. I get 32 per week. +5 from stat ranks and +30 from per voice subsidy. But that's not gonna last forever. I'll probably save up 100. Then put 100. I need 100 to rebuild this Temple of the Elk. Man, I don't know. Maybe just save up 50. Do I want to enter this treacherous place? Okay, F5. Be on your guard.
I was successful in my search.
Avril spots a trap.
I'm the best.
56 XP for these traps. DC roll of 21 is needed. She has a 17 modifier. She could still fail.
I've spotted something. Success! The path is clear. That is quite a discovery.
This place is treacherous.
Damn this silly thing!
Ooh. She rolled a 1. Glad there's no critical fails.
Success.
That would suck.
Something here. I'm the best. I'll go ahead. I've spotted something. Success! Interesting.
Success.
Something here.
Yes, I'm going to farm all this XP.
I'm the best.
Let's head out. The path is clear.
Looks like that's it. All right. Gonna save it because I know it's in that cave.
I've spotted something.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Next time.
Are you kidding me? No. No. I had to roll a 32 DC check for that. And you screwed it up. How you rolled an 8? Jade fails to disarm the trap and accidentally triggers it. Did you? If you heard that tingling, that was a bell telling the occupants on the inside that someone is out here. Thank you, Jade. All right, this is not going to be pretty.
No mistakes. I stand ready.
This is not going to be pretty.
I am prepared.
Yeah. All right. All right.
I will see this through.
All right. I'm going to pause. Precast this.
I tire of waiting.
Precast this. And head on in. And
Ready for anything.
I don't think that will work.
Their life ends here.
Oh, I think it did. What the heck are you doing? Get out of there.
Take that!
Alright, there's the other one. Were rats. Avril, keep the frick out of there. Alana. Illy, head over here. Got attack of opportunity. Avril. Bane. You two.
A solid plan.
That's who I wanted.
Forwards.
I don't want a lightning bolt in this tiny cave. main hold person.
Could this happen?
Will save. Oh, Altana's down. The scorching ray missed. They got one. He saved the first one. Ah, she died. Let's try again. Those bombs, man. I
We should
paused,
move.
recasted.
Together we stand.
Amranda gratior.
Time's not waiting.
I'm gonna
I'll go ahead.
in.
I will see this
Avril.
through.
It's gonna cast that.
I know what to do.
She's gonna cast this.
Charge!
Alana's gonna get sneak attacked and run around in circles like a moron. Altana, yes, I want you attacking that one. Nova.
We can do it!
Jade.
Your death begins.
Okay. Man. Okay, yeah. Illy. You are not in a good position. Maybe if I can hold person this one.
I still got it.
Okay, that one's held.
Strike with all your might!
That means Illy can beat feet.
Could this happen?
I require healing.
Ooh. Rick. Was that a bomb?
A solid plan.
And you missed. This is terrible. Altana's already down. This were-rat's just destroying. Let's see if I can move away. No! Oh, down she goes. God dang, man. Alright, hold on. How long have I been recording? Alright, I'm gonna save it for the next episode. Thanks for watching.